So I'm Justin Smith, and I'm going to solve an easy problem. How many of you have traveled for business? Of course, your plane picks you up instantly at the moment you're done and takes you back to where you're coming from. So for example, tomorrow I'm flying to San Francisco, 6:38 in the morning, returning 6:38 at night. My meeting's actually from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock, so I burn out 5.5 hours in that afternoon. I need somewhere comfortable, casual to stay. I'm having the meeting at the client's site, so as soon as I'm done with the client site, I'm out of there. I don't want to be around that anymore. So I need 5 hours of someplace, and I'd rather not stay in the airport. Yeah. So here's what happens. Hotels, motels typically have a 40% underbook rate at any one time of the year. They have excess inventory that is unmonetized. Think about having a subscription membership where maybe say for $50, $100 a month or whatever, I could earn credits towards a comfortable, casual stay. Okay? There's lots of airports that have those kind of locations close by. I can stay within a mile of my airport, buzz over, catch my plane at 6:38 tomorrow night, and have 5 hours of time. Right now, if I want to do that, I have to rent a room, pay for 24 hours, $150, $170 an hour, or a night or a day.
You pay per hour.
Yeah. Versus that $170 a time, I'm probably not going to do that and charge that to my company. But what my company could do, they certainly could pay a $50 per month premium. And as I travel, if I chose to do that, I could redeem a credit at this hotel and have a 4-hour afternoon and do some work, get something done online.
There are hotels that charge by the hour.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
Aurora's just right up the way.
The other piece that goes with this, when you think about the sheer volume and scale, there could be a declining time that you have to use those credits within a year or whatever like that. Plus, whenever companies of size travel, it could be transferable, you could buy a block, etc. You could do a dozen different ways to monetize them. The solution, or the problem that we're solving, is excess inventories for hotels, no places of comfortable casual stay for business travel to work that's affordable. Floor is open.
So it seems like one of the big questions is, how much does it cost to clean the rooms? You know, because
about $45 in a two-star hotel.
Oh yeah, so
yeah.
Is that for an overnight stay cleaning, or is that from?
How do you know that?
Just out of curiosity, how do you know that? I think it doesn't matter. It's called making the room re-rentable.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
In my opinion, there might be some opportunity for business synergy there. That's what needs to be explored. I haven't done a large amount of exploration into this. These subscription-based services, so you're looking at volume matched to another volume. It's right.
So, you know, I had two questions. One was that question. The other question is, in the Bay Area, which is where you're going, there's a place called Hacker Dojo, which not only can you go and pay for a day, but if you happen to be a tenant at StartPad, you can go and spend a day there for free. And if you're a tenant of Hacker Dojo, you can spend a day at StartPad for free if you're in town. And there's sort of this network of places like that. And it seems like there are probably plenty of those places, and I mean, I think the need is real, but I don't think hotel rooms works. But I think providing a way for me to find out about Hacker Dojo and be able to spend a couple hours there, you know, I don't need to take a nap.
Yeah, there's the co-working.
I just need a place for my laptop that's not a Starbucks.
Are you talking about the co-working passport? Is that
I'm not sure that's the right name.
Real thing.
Oh yeah. Office Nome has this number too. Like you can go into New York and get a free day and bunches of co-working spaces.
Yeah, you just can't do it in the same town. So StartPad people can't go to Office Nome.
Do those scale to volume? So, for example, my sister's a VP of a company out of Seattle that does business, or out of Cincinnati that does business development, travels millions of miles a year. She's at the point where her company is running screw it.
Well, it doesn't. But that's where the opportunity is.
Yeah.
I mean, there is an opportunity which is not what this is. But that's a model.
What's the cost of joining Delta's Crown Room?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. With the airport lounges, the premium lounges is not this.
I don't know, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that seems like what the big business travel competitor would be, is that there are frequent flyer programs that give them like
Yeah, and if you check in and remember if there's an earlier flight and they see a seat, they'll put you on it. I screwed up early on in my career and didn't buy a lifetime membership to Delta's Crown Room for like $250. Now it's $250.
The other interesting thing is in
I think in Tokyo and Japan, there's like, there are these kind of legit hotels that you can rent for an hour at a time. And they're meant for this, they're meant for like, anything crash for a little while. So maybe you need to get into the real estate business.
And what is it about the hotel? Is it the fact that you can take a nap, or that it's
Oh,
quiet?
no, it's quiet, it's away from the airport, so I don't feel like I'm constantly sitting. I can say, you know what, zone it all out. I can hit the phone, I can be on my laptop and be able to do stuff in my office.
So the next time you're traveling, I mean, just go to delta.com, go to buy a day in the Crown, see what that experience is like. That may meet all your needs.
Hey, you know Airbnb?
What's that?
Airbnb, do you know this? You got an empty room or empty couch in your house, you can rent it out to someone else, you know, make some money. You do Airbnb for office space.
Yeah.
It's an interesting like way to network with people, right? Like, hey, come over to Lucia. I'm gonna do that, by the way.
I think you might have just watched it.
I just cost myself money now.
That's an idea, kick it around, think about it. I'm not a tech guy, so all of you.
Yeah, so what are you looking for?
I'm looking for tech. If this were to come and there's a traction place there, I do the business. I don't do any of the tech. I don't code
Give good
any of that stuff.
pitches.
There's a brilliant interview with the Airbnb guy on, one of the tech websites.
Oh yeah?
They're in 8,500 cities now.
Yeah, they're good. Actually, that's another.
Because it's got to be like really close to the airport.
Yeah, that's the
geographically,
synergy
you're in
piece
town,
is
yeah.
you're within a mile of the airport. I can catch a cab and be there in 5 minutes. I don't have to catch my plane till 6:30.
Yeah.
I can work till 5:45.
Which the hotels have and co-working spaces too.
Is there any kind of like business party limo they can possibly do?
Yeah, so
Then you're at the hour bar.
Essentially, I burn a day for a 2-hour meeting. What happens? And that's very frustrating.
Just
So-
throw it around.
Also, go to meeting.
I recommend.
I also wonder if people are like you, and the reason I'm asking that question is, I'd rather actually be at the airport, get through security early, whatever, and even if that means, sitting in a bar at the airport, I'd rather be there than be, a mile away, get to the airport, and oh my God, the security line's an hour long at this bad moment.
That's probably
I'd
the
rather have
lounges
that out of
make
the
more
way.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, for me, the Delta Club's a lot more interesting. I was in a Northwest club years ago on while waiting for a flight to Japan, and wow, it was great.
Well, there's several airports that also have business offices in it that you can rent a business office in about an hour.
Yeah.
And have the door closed and a fax, a phone.
I think that if the problem is the business office piece, that would be great. Let's think about the revenue side of it. It's a subscription service. I sign up 1,000 people, which is nothing. I charge you $50, $100 a month. So I'm burning $50,000, $100,000 a month of revenues coming in. My agreements with the hotels can be per use, based on credits. So I'm buying based on credits at this price, and I'm charging you this continuing prices, and I'm holding on to that revenue coming in until you burn that piece. There's traction pieces there.